It's the Business Breakfast on iBrandTV. Let's quickly look at some of the top business story we're filing for you at this time. I'm now being joined live virtually by Zoom by iBrand Senior Analyst Charles Frapuha, who joins me right here in Lagos State. Charles, good morning. Many thanks for being a part on the show. So if you can hear me now, let's quickly start up with this first story where the federal government is, not the federal government now, the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, MOMAN, is saying that a lot of challenges is currently impeding the implementation or the resumption of fuel importation into the country. And then from the information we are getting, if private sector players who are in the Nigerian oil and gas space, if they start importation of petrol, in a way, the price of petrol will likely to come down for the from its present 500 naira that it is now. How do you react to this?
Yes, thank you very much for that, Blessed. Of course, simple economics will tell us that supply and demand. Once the supply is more than the demand, of course, the price will definitely come down. So what we are seeing now is just few persons who are able to import, of course, still NNPC, and that is why we are seeing the price. But again, like the marketers have said, there are a lot of challenges, and it's making them not able to resume importation. One, of course, they mentioned the exchange rate issue, okay? But I am saying, by the time these marketers resume importation and the product is available, the supply is there, then of course we expect the price to be determined by the demand and the supply of this product. So the issue now would be, let governments make that and create that environment for private sector individuals to get involved and start importing this well, while we are still awaiting the Dangote Refinery and other refineries that are supposed to come on board. We have spoken about this for too long, and this is the time we want action to be taken.
You touch on something very important that I would like to talk about. The Dangote Refinery that was launched a few months ago is still yet to come upstream. What can you say about that? And if it does, what impact will it be adding to our consumption of petrol in the country? Because currently it has reduced. And then again, most importantly, the pricing of the product. Are we going to see any significant reduction?
Okay, yes. Again, it's still going to be little basic economics. Dangote will be giving crude. Of course, they will be giving at international rates, and is going to refine. As a businessman, he will also want to make his margin, of course, to recoup his cost. But because these marketers are going to be getting from him and within the same country, I don't expect the cost from these marketers, okay, to be high. So obviously, the price will be down compared to when they were not importing from abroad. So I expect the Dangote Refinery, when it comes on board, there is supply of this product. I expect the price to come down. However, the issue now will be the government hurriedly commissioned, as the last government hurriedly commissioned this refinery, which they know that 1 liter of refined product is not available, though they told us by August. So it is better we wait patiently by that August and see. But I think that was not a great move for the outgoing government. They should have waited until a drop of PMS, is now flowing from the Dangote Refinery. That is where they will have commissioned it. But again, it's never too late. Let us wait and see. But I believe the Dangote Refinery coming on stream obviously is going to stabilize the price of this commodity.
Good one. And if you ask me, Charles, I look forward to that, because the truth is with the high amount of money Nigerians pay for transportation alone in the country is really, really, really worrisome. And that's leading to the next story that we have here. First off, when the announcement of the removal of fuel subsidy was made by the president during his inaugural speech, May the 29th, Nigeria witnessed a drastic and dramatic state of their new standard of living. But now again, people are coming out to say that as part of measure to cushion this effect, private sector players have to play their own role. For those within the transport value chain, and also government also have to play their own role, and also again stakeholders within the oil and gas industry also need to play their own role. For this report that we got, the federal government saying that those within the transport ecosystem should think of switching over to alternative source of energy to fuel their car, and they're talking about the use of auto gas. How does this come to you, and what impact will this have on the transportation sector in the country, and also, most importantly, the poor masses?
Okay, thank you very much, Blessed. It's a very loaded and complex issue there. However, it can be made very simple. Yes, the government is trying just to advise people on transitioning to auto gas. That is, vehicles that are being powered by PMS or PMS petrol. Because of the price of petrol now, they want to advise people to transit to the use of auto gas, as the case may be. Yes, they have told us that the transporters are going to save a lot of money, and the operators in that sector will make more money. But most importantly, the conversion of this PMS to this auto gas, that technology, we have been told, is so simple, but I think that should be made, create more awareness. The people involved, maybe the engineers, the people in the transport sector, they should create more awareness concerning that use of auto gas, looking at the safety implication, because for me, the gas is even a much more cleaner energy than the PMS when it comes to our carbon footprint. I am a sustainability advocate, and I believe that whatever thing we do to prevent our ecosystem, to make the planet a better place, I think that's where everybody should go. So I started wondering, why is it that before now we didn't even think that, yes, vehicles with being operated by PMS can be converted and the use of auto gas? So for me, I think that is the right step in the right direction. One, in terms of safety, in terms of climate change, and also in terms of the feasibility of this business for the operators in that transport value chain. For me, I think it's a very good development, and that's why they keep saying that necessity is the mother of invention. If subsidy has not been removed, I'm sure most of us will not be thinking of this auto gas, the use of auto gas to power our vehicle. So for me, let that technology be made open, create a lot of awareness, and of course, if there are some safety issues concerned, let the engineers and the technical people let us know, because this is a time where every country in the world today, they are transiting to a much more cleaner energy. And that's why we talk about electric cars. Okay, so for me, I think this is a very good transition, and kudos to the engineers who have made this possible, and it's also good for everybody. And I think for the average Nigerian, of course, the operator, if their cost of doing business has come down, of course, what they're going to charge to the average Nigerian in terms of transportation from one place to the other, if they are using this auto gas, is also going to come down and reduce. So at the end of the day, the common man is benefiting, the environment is benefiting, the Nigerian economy is benefiting. So it's a win, 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 win for all.